Yeah, a little bit frustrating. The rain came, but it's part of the game, and we fought hard to get through that inning. The umps made a decision to pull the tarp, and unfortunately we couldn't finish the game. But I was proud of the way the guys came out. We responded with three quick runs off a very tough left-handed pitcher, and it turned into a very wet circumstance, one that I felt like was getting fairly unplayable, and I was glad the umpires made that decision. But overall, it's nice to see Cattell with a home run, Perdomo with a home run, and especially nice that Erod worked into through those 5 innings. It was very crisp, accurate, and clean. His pitch count was 80 pitches. I felt like running him out there for 8 pitches was risky considering the rain and everything that he's been through with his body. It just made sense to take him off the field, but he did a great job for us.
How's Gabriel Moreno?
Gabby's okay. He got x-rays, everything's negative, but just taking him out of the game was precautionary. The trainer recommended after watching him throw the ball that it would be smart to just make sure he was okay before we asked him to get back on the field. And now that we know that, we'll see how he wakes up and feels tomorrow. There's substantial swelling in that area, and we'll try to get that down and get him back on the field as soon as possible.
Do you think the pitcher started to have a hard time gripping the ball as the rain was coming down, and maybe that contributed to the wild pitch?
A little bit. I think it was building up quickly. The rain was coming down. Mena, who I'm not sure how much experience he has in that area, I thought he was throwing very effective pitches, but from time to time, the ball was getting away from him. You could see that he was trying to cover up his hand and keep it as dry as possible, but it's a game of adjustments. He did a nice job. I know he gave up the run, but made pitches to get us out of the inning. Do I think the rain had something to do with certain pitches that he was throwing? Yeah, I do, for sure. But the same thing probably happened to their guy as well.
How good was it to see Erod get through the 4th and 5th innings?
Yeah.
Runners on base, high leverage, high stress.
Yeah, there were some really key moments there, and the game can get away from you with one swing of the bat, and just some well-driven pitches. I think the last pitch that he threw when I forget who he struck out, the right-handed hitter.
Stevenson,
who's a quality hitter. I thought that was an indication that his game was right. His overall stuff in his game was right where it needed to be. So I thought it was fantastic to watch him get out of those jams.
Yeah. Relief with Gabriel. Looked like on camera you could see the swelling. Like it came up really quick.
Yeah, it happened super quick. It's one of those things where you see, you take a look at it and you're like, wow, that swelling was that was instant, and you probably worry more about it because of that. But according to the trainer, there's blood vessels in that space, and it looked a lot worse than it was, and we're glad the x-rays were negative.
I know you get that other player, an extra player.